October 1st, we celebrated the 40th anniversary of Epcot, a park that celebrated human innovation, invention, and culture of all kinds. Throughout its history, Epcot has been the home of countless beloved offerings, new and old, existing and defunct. It has also been the home of a number of weird, bizarre, and sometimes cult classic attractions. One attraction, however, was so beloved and incredible that even being entirely replaced by a far inferior successor could not destroy its legacy. I'm talking about the Imagination Pavilion and its starring character with 2 tiny wings, eyes big and yellow, horns of a steer, and such a lovable fellow, Figment. At D23 this year, Josh D'Amaro hyped the audience up with the mention of Figment. Dreamers of all ages cheered and shouted. The desires of their wildest dreams were finally about to come true. The Imagination Pavilion was finally getting a new ride to better befit the legendary Figment of imagination. Wait, no, that's not what happened. Figment is getting a meet and greet? That's it? But wait, there's more. Because while the highly anticipated D23 gave us a meet and greet, Seth Rogen swooped in to save the day? That's right, Seth Rogen's Point Grey Studios will be giving Figment a feature film. So what you're telling me is that Figment can get merchandised for days, a popcorn bucket that would literally set the world on fire, a meet and greet, and a movie. But the ride still hasn't been touched since 2002? Okay, this is fine. Really, this is fine. I mean, a new attraction must be next, right? How can you possibly give a character this much love and attention without giving any love and attention to the very attraction that gave this character life in the first place? But you know what, that's neither here nor there. I can complain and whine all day, but I would rather talk about what we do have. First, a meet and greet. Awesome. I can't wait to meet Figment. Part of me hopes that it will be the Dreamfinder character with the Figment puppet, but I'm sure it will most likely be the large Figment mascot character. But this is fine. It'll be great to add such an iconic character to my signature book. But let's get to the real big news. Figment is getting a movie. Point Grey Studios, a company owned by Donkey Kong himself, Seth Rogen, has made a number of highly acclaimed productions, such as The Boys, Invincible, and The Disaster Artist. Additionally, the movie will be written by duo Dan Hernandez and Benji Samit of Detective Pikachu fame. That's a solid team to put behind this movie in my opinion. But what would the movie even be about? It could follow a similar narrative to the limited-run Disney comic series Figment, which followed the origin of the Dreamfinder in a steampunk-style setting. Alternatively, it could feature the adventures of Figment and possibly the Dreamfinder as they seek out new ways to imagine. Honestly, the possibilities are as limitless as imagination itself, and this has the potential to be very good. I do worry how much of a demand there is for this though, as Figment is really only known to Epcot visitors. Aside from a small Easter egg in the queue of Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout and Disney California Adventure, Figment has zero presence at any of the other Disney parks aside from Epcot. Let me know in the comments if I forgot anything there. That being said, a great movie would do wonders for making Figment a household name, potentially giving Disney the opportunity to not only improve his presence at Epcot, but also give him representation in other parks across the world. Oh, and it is unclear to me if the movie will be live action or animated, but Point Grey Studios has successful projects in both mediums, so I'm sure it would be promising either way. I would say that my anticipation for this project as of now definitely exceeds any of the other Disney ride-inspired movies that are coming out. Disney has been announcing a number of new ride-inspired movies following the release of Jungle Cruise in 2021. I thought that movie was decent, but nothing special, which has me cautious about the upcoming Haunted Mansion movie. Additionally, a Big Thunder Mountain Railroad movie is in the works, as well as a rumored Pirates of the Caribbean reboot featuring Margot Robbie as Red from the updated Pirates attraction. With all these announcements, as well as Figment's movie, it is clear that Disney is looking to cross-promote its films and parks with theatrical adaptations of the ride, attempting to recapture the magic of the first Pirates of the Caribbean films in the early 2000s. I do love the idea of movie adaptations for these rides, but I do hope the upcoming ones impress me a little bit more than the Jungle Cruise one did. While on the topic of these other movies, I'm very curious if these movies will be connected. Many of the rides across the Disney parks are tied together by this fictional group of SEA, the Society of Explorers and Adventurers. The Jungle Cruise movie has a few very minor references to SEA, but I can definitely see an opportunity for Easter eggs to be spread across all the movies, culminating in a cinematic universe. Figment could even be a part of this, even though he isn't in the parks currently. Of course, this is not a necessity by any means, but it would at least give me something to latch onto when I'm less enthused about a movie like Jungle Cruise. But let's bring the focus back to Figment as we wrap up for today. I think Figment is a wonderful character that represents the positivity of dreaming and imagination that Walt Disney himself always tried to reflect in his films and theme parks. He's fun, cute, and beloved by those who know him. Whether it's through film, television, comic books, attractions, or even popcorn buckets, I want Figment to live on and thrive. If this film can dazzle and inspire more children with the magic of imagination, I wish Seth Rogen and his team the best of luck. Regardless of the quality of the film, I will give it a solid 10 out of 10 if Dr. Nigel Channing's likeness, reprised by Eric Idle, pops up on the moon. Make it happen. But what do you think? Is a Figment movie a good idea? What do you think of the current journey into your imagination with Figment ride? I'd love to know your thoughts and have a conversation in the comments. If you like this video, as always, please give us a like and subscribe for more content. We also have an Instagram and a Twitter. You can follow those for updates on new videos. Thanks for watching.